While someone's race is determined biologically, their heritage may be different. A person's heritage is who they identify with and defines their roots. I once read a quote from an unknown author that read, "Always remember your roots. They are the foundation of your life and the wings of your future." When I began this project, I was thinking of ideas, and this quote was one of the first things that came to mind. I began creating the image of a time capsule in my head. We all seem to think about the future and what lies ahead of us, but sometimes it is important to stop and look back at where we came from. Our roots are the foundation to our future, and it is impossible to know where you are headed without knowing where you came from. Our roots impact who we are, how we think, how we view the world, what we believe is right or wrong, and the goals we set for ourselves. There comes a time when life gets chaotic and we may feel overwhelmed. We must get in touch with our roots, just like reopening a time capsule, in order to find what really matters.
Somos guerreros. That's something my mom would always say, and it means we're fighters. She always told me that because she wanted me to know that we're going to fight through any obstacle that we have. We're not going to give up, as a family or individually. I thank her words and her wisdom. As for that, I have passed major roadblocks, and I'm sure I'll continue to look back for that to pass any other obstacles I have to face.
Hola, Nana y Papa, ¿cómo están? Creciendo en una casa bilingüe, cada día cuando fui a la escuela nomás hablé en inglés. Y después de escuela iría a mi casa donde mis abuelos solo hablaban español. I feel that my grandparents have been very limited the past 32 years by only speaking Spanish. In the future, I hope to use this to my advantage by breaking the separation between Spanish and English speakers.
Growing up immersed in Jewish culture, I learned the importance of traditions and became a part of a close community. When I get older and have my own family, I want to ensure that these traditions live on. While I'm not extremely religious, I plan to continue to incorporate my Jewish heritage into my future.
My mom and her family worked hard to come to America during the Vietnam War. With the work they put in to offer me so many opportunities in life, this has had a great impact on me and my drive to succeed. I strive to make them proud and provide similar opportunities for my future family.
When my mother was 11 months old, she traveled from Korea to Minnesota, where she was adopted by my grandparents. While her race is full Korean, she embraces not only her Korean culture, but also her Dutch culture. Her great-grandparents and their 2 children traveled from Holland to the United States during World War I. They settled in a small town in Minnesota, and to this day, my mom's family still resides there. Her 3 brothers all look very Dutch with blonde hair and blue eyes. When she was 4 years old, she became a citizen in the United States. After becoming a citizen, she looked into the mirror and started crying because her nose did not grow. While racially, Asians have smaller noses, and Europeans have larger noses, she believed that when she became a U.S. citizen, her nose would grow and look like those in her family who are Dutch. Now, with a family of her own, she passes her Korean and Dutch culture on to me. Over the years, she has given me things such as a hanbok, a traditional Korean dress, and Dutch wooden shoes to always embrace my culture. My younger sister was adopted from China in 2009. Now that she is growing up and wants to know more about where she came from, we have also embraced her Chinese culture in our family. In the future, I plan to hold on to all the culture I've come to know, as well as learn the culture of others around me. Knowing what my roots are and where my family has come from drives my passion to learn more about others. We all have roots that impact our futures differently. I strive to learn more about others and the different cultures that they have.